Hello. You're probably wondering, what's all this stuff about? Well, let me tell you. Because I just got the bike, it needs a new oil, the new season is starting. So I just wanted to film that to explain to you how to do it. Because a lot of people go to the garage for it, but it's super easy to do it yourself. So what you need is something to put the oil in. You need new oil. For the Vulcan S, it's 10W40. A new oil filter, of course. This one is for high flow, HF303. A funnel to get the oil in. A wrench and 17mm to open up the nut. And the way I'm going to remove the old filter is with a screwdriver and a hammer. It's not really recommended, but because that's all I have, that's how we're going to do it. First thing you need to do when changing your oil is get the engine warm. So let's do that right now. Just let it spin for a couple minutes, and then when the oil is warm it will get out easier. After a couple minutes of running the engine, it's warm now, you can hear tingling. Now you need to let the oil come down to the bottom of the engine, because it's all thin now. In the meantime, you can do some checking stuff, some maintenance stuff. Okay, so now the oil probably has lowered a bit and we need to get the oil out of it. So let's get our oil pan, put it beneath that thing over there. Okay, so this is the nut we need to remove. You need 17mm for that. So put on some gloves because you don't want the oil on your hands. Let's see if we can crack it open. So slowly open it up. Make sure you don't lose the bolt in the oil, because otherwise it will get filthy. And there we go. And now we wait until everything is out. Alright, so you can still see the oil dripping over here. It's gonna keep on dripping, so we have to wipe it off in a moment. But let's see if we can remove the filter. That's also quite a difficult job. As you can see, at least I hope you can see, there are these edges on it. And yeah, there are special caps for it that you can remove the filter. K&N has this nut welded on it that you can use. But I don't have all these tools, so I'm going to do the unconventional way. It's not really recommended. So a lot of people are against it, but for me it works. So let's see if we can use a screwdriver, smash it through the filter, and then we can use that to turn it. Alright, so first I was using this screwdriver, which is way too small. I got a bigger one and I yanked it through there, and now it's coming loose. Maybe you can even twist it by hand. It's on there so tight. Crazy. Because normally it should be hand tightened. I think this one is done by the Hulk or something. Let's see. Alright, there it goes. That's better. So yeah, next time just buy the damn cap that goes on there, because this is not recommended. Alright, so that one is out. Let's get the paper towels and clean it up a little bit. Some on the exhaust. So, as you can see, I hope you can see it, the drain plug can go back in. Just hand tighten it before. Oh. And then just wrench it tight, that last bit. Just hand tighten it, just enough that it's on there. We don't need superhuman strength for it. The new filter, which I have over here, remove plastic end cap. Now what you need to do is, there's a little bit of grease already on it, I see. But just get a little bit of the oil. Just get a little bit of old oil and put it on there, so we don't have this issue with removing the cap like we had now. Only on the black rubber seal, put a little bit of oil on it. My finger is all greasy. Okay, let's put it on there. Twist it, just hand tight, and then the last part, just a bit more, like so. This is tight enough, because when the engine heats up, cools down, it will get tighter, and otherwise we cannot get it off anymore like we had with the original filter. It is original, maybe that's why it was so tight. It was done in the factory or something. New filter is on there, the nut is on there, old oil is out of it. So let's go to the other side to fill her up again. Okay, welcome to the other side. Let's get this cap off. I already loosened it for the purpose of the video, but it could be on really tight, like so. Put in the funnel, get your engine oil thing, can. So the Vulcan S uses not much oil, or well, needs not much oil. According to the manual, it should be 1.8 liters when you've changed the filter as well, which we did. So we need to do 1.8. So when you get the cap off, then you have to pull out this rubber thing, hold the funnel. Let's see where we are at. So it's just below 3, so that means there's now, I think, 1.5 in there, just a little bit more, because it needs to be halfway. Two and a half, because how much is in here? In total, 4 liters, so right now it's 2.5, so there's 1.5 in there, and we need 1.8. We're getting there. I think this will be enough. So let's remove the funnel. Put back in the cap, nice and tight. So the level is just above, under the upper limit, so that's great. And yeah, when we run the engine, it will probably go half, because then the oil gets spread throughout the engine. It's nice and clean. The oil that's in there, of course, it's new. Yeah, now it's time to run the engine and have it spread out and take it for a ride. What I forgot to mention is what to do with the old oil. Just get an old canister, still got this one lying around for previous oil changes, and just put the old oil in there, like so. And This one is full, I suppose. It's over 3 liters. Hand it in at your local, whatever it is you call it in English, where you can hand in your oil. Don't dump it anywhere in nature, that's bad. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something for it. And as you can see, it's quite easy to do it yourself. Just have to think about it, how to remove the oil filter. It's super easy. It can save you a lot of money because the shops will ask a lot of money for the oil, the service, everything you call it, you name it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon again. Cheers!